I said that you look glamorous on television, and you just said that's who I really am. Talk about the transformation that you're beginning to feel in your personal self as a result of having appeared on television now twice.
Well, this is something that's near and dear to my heart. I don't know how much I've said to you, Clint, about my background coming to being an expert at giving toasts and speeches. But I've been a member of the Screen Actors Guild since 1997. I've been an actress since I was a child. I'm a second-generation actress. And so this is something that over the years has been a dream of mine to continue to pursue. However, we all know how tough it is in Hollywood. And it's not always easy to keep those dreams alive. So for me, and on a very personal note, this is reconnecting with who I think I truly am. So this is affording me a beautiful opportunity of healing and experiencing a reconnection to my core and the essence of what it is that I have to give and what it is that I have to bring. And it's actually really meaningful for me.
Do you feel more successful now?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my goodness, it's on a whole other level.
I mean, as you know, we are the same people we were before we got in front of a camera. We knew the exact same things that we knew. We said the exact same things that we said. But the way the world looks at us today is amazing. It's like waking up in a planet where all of a sudden you truly are a leading authority.
Yeah, I actually had family staying with me over the holidays when we booked this. And it was my grandparents and my cousins and my aunts and uncles. And it was like, when I was walking into the room, they were like, oh my God, our TV star is in the room with us. How's it going today? How are you? And represent us proud.
There's nothing so amazing than on my very own birthday, when people say, so what are you up to today? And I'm no longer 19, so every birthday's not as cool as it used to be. And I said, well, we got booked on Bakersfield, and I'm pretty sure we're going to go off to Las Vegas and do Vegas right afterwards. I mean, what to just let that just come right off the tongue, And the way people look at you like, yeah, those guys are going places. And you know what? When you're on TV, you are. I think of how many thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon people we reached. We reached more people on those two stations than in all the time that we have worked and all the years that we have worked.
And that's just true, and that's why it is called New TV Power, because the reach that we've had since these just two appearances, and we're hoping to do, I don't know how many more, as many more as we possibly can. But in those two, we have reached more people than we've ever reached through any other medium.
All the years combined.
Yeah,
no matter what we've done, you take all of that, and in just two segments on television over a weekend, that's a quantum. Just magnify that by 10,000. No, more. So much, I don't even want to do the math. I would be nervous to think just how many people we reached that quickly. And Clint, you demystified the process. You're not a guru. You don't go, "Ooh, I have the lordly magic." You just you got us to really get what it's about, so that we can just do it all the time. That is scary and wonderful.
It is scary and wonderful.
Good.
That's power. That is really truly new TV power.
You guys saw me speak several times before you signed up, right?
Yeah.
What were some of the things that were holding you back?
Well, to be really honest, we wanted to sign up with you the first time we heard you talk.
Yeah.
We felt connected with just you, Clint. Also, there was just something about, probably by the time we'd heard you speak, I would say conservatively, we'd heard about 75 different speakers selling products on being experts and authors at various events.
Some of the biggest names in the business. Super duper legends.
And after a while, you start having this feeling like, okay, there's that person, but I don't know, I don't connect with them. And after a while, it's like, what they're selling doesn't even matter anymore. It's, do you like the person? So we liked you immediately, and we wanted to sign up for your for your program immediately. And we were looking at each other at Author 101 going, darn, if only we had the $995.
As soon as we had the money in the bank, we signed up with you.
We did. I mean, we were lucky because we were in Quantum Leap and they bought your program for us, and then we were able to upgrade with you. But like, we didn't even think about it for a second. We just were like, okay, we're doing that.
I mean, again, I think to anyone who's really contemplating this, the things that you have to think about are have your suit ready, because you're going to get on TV that quickly. If you're a dude, have your TV clothing the minute before you call, because you have no idea how fast your life will change.
Yeah, if you're a woman, make sure your hair is looking good on camera before you start this program, because you never know how quickly it's going to happen, and you want to be ready.
Yeah, it really, I can't think of anything short of going to college where just starting changed the course of our lives so quickly. It's amazing.
Yep.
I mean, and ever since it has. I mean, it's not like it stopped. There's no...
And we've been, in the several years that we've been working on our project together, we've always said, like, darn, we don't have a press kit. One day we'll have an online press kit. And now we have materials for an online press kit. And we're building it.
Even professionals that we have dealt dealings with before, all of a sudden take us differently because we've done television.
Sure.
I mean, we've earned the respect of people we've wanted to earn the respect of. We've increased our respect. Our standing among people. There's nothing more than this. I mean, this is an amazing thing, but Clint, you have a way of making it so that it's not intimidating, that it's doable, and you can own it. That you can own your own new TV power. That's a wonderful thing. That is something that you get to wield and possess.
That is a truly great gift. It's true.
You're not trying to string us out on like, oh, pay for me this, pay for that, pay for this. As a writer in LA, I can't tell you how many gurus I've spent thousands upon thousands of dollars on just to keep on getting their kernels of wisdom. You give everything. There's not one thing you don't give in that package.
Yeah.
Your biggest piece of advice to the prospective students is to have your suit of clothes ready to go. That's
yeah, and have gas in the car, and yeah, because
you're ready to travel. Yeah. Have your hair ready, your suit ready. Be ready to look good on camera.
You're there. I mean, no, Clint. It's the door that opens the minute you start it. So yeah, get ready to have your outdoor clothing, your camera clothing, because you're going on camera. That's the thing. Once you get your program and you do the program, there's no doubt you're going on camera. So make sure that you've got your camera clothes ready, because that's the next stop.
Okay. Do you think that anybody can use this program successfully, or is there somebody out there who you don't think it's going to work for?
No, I think anybody can use it. It's so clear and to the point, and the directions are so step by step that. And honestly, I think if anyone out there who does this program, if you have the opportunity to have a consultation with Clint, it's going to take you to the next level. But I think anybody, absolutely anyone, can use this program.
It's perfectly designed to be as user-friendly as possible.
One other little piece of advice I would give to prospective students, and this is something that's kind of interesting that we had to discover as we went, is that the segment proposal that you make will hook the people that decide to book you. Be ready, the interviewer that's interviewing you may never have seen it, and you need to just be ready to have casual chit-chat with whoever is interviewing you, because that may be what they want to do. And having clarity. The thing about the segment proposal is that it prepares you to speak about your topic no matter what is thrown your way. And although our interviewers did not necessarily use our segment proposal to interview us, we used our segment proposal to talk to them.
Exactly. It's really very tempting to just listen to Clint's new TV Power program up to the point that you book your spot. Do not, I repeat, do not do that. Listen to it entirely, because I guarantee you, as soon as you're done and the camera's off you, every single thing that Clint talks about afterwards is immediately important and will save you and make for a great new reputation.
Such as what? What are you talking about?
Well, for example, I was thinking about the fact that when you get out, you need to don't ask them for a copy of their segment. Just go, send a card, follow up, get the names of everyone you've dealt with.
Collect their business card if you can, the person who booked you. Build the relationship with them. We sent thank you notes. We sent handwritten thank you notes to everyone that we interacted with at every one of these stations.
Look, I tell people that they should just do exactly what I say, right? They should just
Yeah.
go step by step. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. Don't deviate from the plan, you know. If something is working, why mess with success?
Why mess with success? And the other thing is, don't deviate from the plan, because the plan will prepare you for the unexpected. Because there's always going to be, as soon as you step into someone else's arena, as soon as you go to somebody else's studio and you're being interviewed for a segment, there's going to be things that you're not expecting and you can't predict. So what you need to do is stick with the plan, be very, very clear about your preparation, and then you're going to be ready for whatever comes your way. So yeah, don't deviate from the plan.
I'm assuming that most people who are using your package, they haven't been on TV a lot, certainly not as many times as you have. And it's very clear very quickly that new TV power is built on all the experience you've amassed from being on TV, so that when we walk into a studio, we're not walking in with the very limited experience we have. We're walking in with our experience and all the experience that you have, and that's a great guide and a wonderful detector.
True, absolutely true.
Like, what about the person who thinks, I can't, it worked for them, but, she's an actress, Clint's done all this TV, but I'm not going to be able to do it. What do you have to say to them?
That's nonsense. You could not make this more straight A, B, C, D. Follow this instructions. 1, 2, 3, and you're done. And it's repeatable ad infinitum.
Yeah, also, I am an actress, but the very, very first time I ever got interviewed as me, Katrin Kern, about something that I'm an expert at, was on television, was the other day, the 30th of December. So, it's not like I had experience at this particular thing going in.
I have friends who have hired publicists and have spent thousands upon dollars to get in lesser spots and do poor work. That's an amazing thing. I mean, you give us something that basically saved us $4,000-$5,000 just for 2 spots. I don't know how much they would have charged, but conservatively,
we figured out
$4,000.
The value of the publicity was something like $4,500 for the 2 spots that we did.
And they don't want people who are not interesting, but at the same time, as you say, it's all about the hook. The hook got us through the door. I don't think it's because we're such wonderful human beings. It's the hook.
No, it's not because they were partial to us, and it's not because they said, "Oh, he's a writer and she's an actress." No, it's because they liked the hook. They liked what we proposed to them.
We had literally nothing to show or say beyond our hook. It was like coming to somebody bare naked with nothing but a hook to pardon the image, but you get my drift.
Oh, you didn't have a video on your website or anything like that?
Not yet, no. I was in New York City. I was sitting in a parked car. It was 25 degrees. Where were you?
I was in my bedroom with a house full of holiday guests.
So I was freezing. You had guests. We had nothing besides just a general all-purpose website and an amazing, amazing pitch.
Yeah.
It was solidly the pitch. Everything else is pyrotechnics.
They saw a photograph of us on our PDF. That was all they saw of us.
But you know what? They were really impressed with how articulate we were, how confident we were, the enthusiasm, and how easy it was to grasp our segment proposal. I have been a writer since I was a teenager. I've had some of the best instructors in writing. I've gone to graduate school. I have studied playwriting. I have a degree in playwriting. I've done stand-up in New York. I have done improv in Los Angeles. And I have never received any kind of publicity or notoriety until New TV Power.
I have been a Ford model. I have been an actress since I was a child. Like I said, I think I joined the Screen Actors Guild in 1997. I am a member of ASCAP. I'm a published composer and songwriter and singer. My music is heard all over the world. But in terms of actually receiving any kind of publicity about anything that I do, no. This is the first time I've ever had any publicity pointed on me in my direction in my life. New TV Power.
Think of their speeches and what can we learn from them? Well, joining me this morning are speech coaches Katrin Kern and Chris Corbell. Thank you guys so much. Well, the big question is who accepted their awards with gratitude and who accepted with some attitude? You guys have the envelope, so we're all set. We're going to hear what they have to say, but first let's hear Meryl Streep.
And the Oscar goes to Meryl Streep, the Iron Lady.
This is the third Academy Award and 17th nomination.
When they called my name, I had this feeling I could hear half of America going, oh no, oh, come on, why? Her, again, you know? But whatever.
Our first speech that we want to talk about, what did you guys think of Meryl?
Okay, well, she was very loving, and all of her thank yous were just beautiful and wonderful. And then, much like her characters, it got a little more complicated.
I mean, as you just saw in that clip, she pretty much insults everybody.
Every American who's watching at home.
Who wants her to win?
Yes. What's up with that? Meryl,
Exactly.
we love you.
So what do you guys give her then? Attitude or gratitude?
Oh, way major attitude.
Attitude. She wins our award for attitude.
Okay, so she did a good job with thanking her friends, thanking her family, her husband, all that.
Beautiful.
But she bombed us.
And what about Margaret Thatcher? She's not a literary character.
Exactly. This is someone who was living and watching, I'm sure.
Well, if not, at least her family.
There you go. All right, now, and we want to talk about Octavia Spencer. Let's go to her.
Guy in the room. I have to thank my families, my family in Alabama, the state of Alabama, my LA family.
Okay, what'd you guys think?
She was so sweet, genuine, generous, warm, moving, maybe a little bit too generous as it got her into a little bit of trouble.
You know, I think the state of Alabama would have been okay if she didn't mention them, and maybe then she wouldn't have gotten played off.
So the state of Alabama didn't need to be mentioned, really.
But, you know, her heart was absolutely in the right place. That is, without a doubt, the perfect definition of gratitude.
It seemed real to me.
Yeah.
Very genuine.
Yeah.
And the state of Alabama is fine, just so long as you can get it in before you're played off.
There you go. Perfect. And she did get played off.
Right.
That was the problem there. All right, everyone. Well, thank you so much for coming this morning. I'm glad that we got the Oscars out there. We'll be back with more news right after this.